Hey everybody, it's Flytrap99, just showing you my new addition to my reptile room. And as you can see, here's the cage for him. I do believe it is 20 high, 18 long, and 20 wide. No, it's sorry, it's 20 high, 20 long, and 18 inches wide. That's its dimensions, I do believe. I'm not entirely sure because I don't have the box with me, but I do believe that's the dimensions of it. Okay, and as you can see, it's a pretty nice sized cage. If you go next to my poison dart frog habitat, it's, nice size. Oh, by the way, about the poison dart frog, I'm going to transfer him into a full 10-gallon and put all my carnivorous plants in another 10-gallon. That way they'll both have more room and they'll do better. But anyway, back to the new addition. As you can see, I got a water dish for him, the screening habitat, the lamps, the bulbs, and also the plant, the vine, and I had bedding. But what the addition is a juvenile veiled chameleon. I've dealt with chameleons before. One of the things they are famous for is their bad tempers. The most recognizable thing I'd have to say about them, or two things, is the changing colors and their eyes moving all different directions. They can literally look backwards and forwards at the same time. Pretty much any direction they want to look, they can look in two different ways at the same time, or both ways the same, but at the same time as well. It all depends, I guess, what they want to do. But yeah, I got my it's a veiled chameleon. It's a subadult, but it's really small. He's really small. He's unbelievable small and very fragile. And I have dealt, like I said before, with chameleons before. They are, expert care. They need very, very good care. They need to be misted like 3 to 4 times a day. They need to be, at this size, I recommended them feeding 3 to 4 times a day when they're this small, because they are growing and they do require more food. Don't feed them jumbo crickets. Feed them like, ones that they can eat, smaller ones. If you're going to feed them smaller ones, you can feed them about 5, like the real small crickets, probably. It all depends if you want to feed them that frequently. You can feed them only 4 of the small ones a day. But I don't recommend going below 3 times a day, because they do need to eat a lot, especially at this size, for them to grow and be healthy. You can add supplements to the crickets, like the cricket supplement that has nutrition and stuff into it. You can do that. Or you can get the vitamin spray where you just spray it on their skin and they absorb that nutrition, which is probably the best way, because if they're not eating, you can spray it on them and it'll absorb literally into them, or they'll eventually just get too hungry or thirsty and they'll lick off themselves, and then they might regain their health. See, there's all kinds of methods, but, anyway, yeah, so what I got for him was the screening habitat, the Exoterra water dish. By the way, the screening habitat's a Zilla, and it is, the dimensions are a 20 high, 20 long, and an 18-inch wide. I believe those are the dimensions. I'm not entirely sure, because, again, I don't have the box. But, yeah, I got an Exoterra jungle vine. I think they are really cool looking. They make a terrarium look very nice. And it is perfect for chameleons. It's bendable in pretty much any direction. It's pretty long. This is the smallest one. I'm not talking about lengthwise. I'm talking about, like, on thickness. I think this is, like, the smallest one on length, too. It curls pretty much all around the side. And he'll come out of his plant. He's in his plant now, and he'll sit like right there, and he'll come up there and go down. He'll be on the floor. But what I realized is that they're not supposed to have bedding like this. So I'm going to take the bark out and either have no bedding or something edible that they can digest, like maybe the coconut fiber or something, because this can kill them if they eat it, because it can clog up their arteries and all that and kill them. So I'm gonna, what I do is to prevent that, since I found that out, is I put his meals or his crickets way up where he is, so he doesn't have to come down or stick his tongue down here. I stick the crickets on the vine and they climb right up, actually like right towards him, and he eats them. I put them on the screen too, up high. I like to put the crickets up high. It's good to do that anyway, so the chameleons do not get hurt trying to get down to their prey. You should spray the chameleons 3 to 4 to 5 times a day. You want to spray them a lot, because if screening habitats, it's almost impossible to keep the humidity up. So you want to spray them a lot. You want to keep a water dish for extra humidity as well. And also, if they are dehydrated, they can drink possibly if they needed to. You want to get a cage this big if you plan on getting one. You want to get the infrared and the fluorescent bulb, the UVB and the fluorescent bulbs. That's what I have. You can get the cage for like $35 if you get this Zilla one. You can get the plant for $5, the bowl for like $6, the vine for like I believe that's like $7, and the mini deep dome lamp is like $10 or $12. And the other one is like $10. Altogether, it cost me around $200 for all this. The chameleon. We bought the supplies and stuff from that pet place, that fish place. And we bought the chameleon from PetSmart, because that pet place, that fish place, or that fish place, that pet place did not have veiled chameleons at the time. So yeah, I bought the veiled chameleon at PetSmart. They seem to take pretty good care of them, so I bought them there. Normally I buy them at that fish place, that pet place, but they didn't have any. And I pretty much bought all my other animals from that fish place, that pet place. I bought the poison dart frog from there, and pretty much all his supplies, the cave and everything, substrate, everything, except for the tank. I bought my red-eyed tree frog from there, and my Chilean rose-haired tarantula. So I got a good deal on the, cage for him. This I had to build myself. This I had to build myself. This I had to build myself. But this came as a kit. So yeah, I've gotten most of my reptiles from there. They sell them for pretty low prices, and they're pretty good. So anyway, my veiled chameleon, he's doing good. I got him 4 days ago, and he's in a plant. Let me see if I can find him. Oh, there he is. He's kind of like hanging right there. If you can see him, there he is. And he's just behind his plant. He loves this plant, and I try and squirt him as much as I can in one day, and I try and feed him as much as I can in one day. It's very good to feed the young ones more than you would the adults. I got a piece of cork bark in there, Zima cork bark, for like $1. I'm not sure how much it was. 97 cents. I don't know. They go by pounds, and if it's not even a pound, it's really cheap. It's like 30-something cents. Cork bark's not that expensive, which is pretty good, because after about a year or two, it probably starts rotting from all the water and stuff. That takes a while, though. It takes like maybe 2 or 3 years for cork bark to mold and stuff, because it's actually kind of meant to be in water. And then there's, his plant and everything, so yeah, this is him and his habitat. He's got a very bad temper. Like, when the first time I tried handling him, he got very